hope that's the first thing.
That is exactly the first thing.
I am honored to be a part of this. I was wondering, because I am an impatient bitch. Also, you're not walking diagonally. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm next to a cliff face. I don't know what you expect.
What do you mean you can't levitate?
I mean, I could, but I mean, that would kind of break the spirit of this.
Fair enough. I was wondering, if you don't want to know what coordinates you are at, if you could close your eyes, open and close the debug screen.
No. I know you want to know.
I really want to know.
So here's how we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna wait until like there is a substantial jitter, and we notice when it changes. Because if we notice when it changes, we can deduce the coordinate based off of the offset.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, once we've noticed that it's a pixel off, we'll know that I'm over 1 million and like 200 something thousand, I think, or 100 something thousand.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point where the offset reaches a whole pixel on the block.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that's probably not
now.
Tiny. It's, I think it's either an eighth or a quarter. I think that might be an eighth of a pixel.
Yeah, that looks like about an eighth.
It's large enough for the human eye to see now, but it's not substantial enough that, you know, it'll be very noticeable while walking. Now, once we're at the last floating point offset at 8 million, it's gonna be an entire half block, so it'll be really noticeable.
Yeah.
And also really terrible to watch because of the jitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, that's not going to be for several months, a long time.
Yeah, I know Kaz. He walks with the Biomes of Plenty and the Biomes You'll Go mod, and I think I don't even know how long, but I think he's just barely at 200,000 now. But he also does sometimes stop, you know, check out villages, and he,
oh wow,
I don't know. Very interesting stuff.
I really wish that there's not those structures in this version, unfortunately. The only interesting thing we'll ever run into is, like, you know, a dungeon. But also, a lot of what we'll find is just cool terrain features.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah. This is just nice to watch, you know, especially, oh man. In like about a week, if you do this, this is probably something I'll fall asleep to.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh boy.
So based off of the offset being an eighth, I'm pretty sure I had to have passed 131,000.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, because if it's a full pixel at a million, it's going to be a half pixel 525, and then a quarter pixel, and then an eighth pixel. Yeah, so we're at least over 130-ish thousand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I think it's 2 to the 19th. I don't remember my my powers of 2 very well.
Yeah.
Let's do some math here. Times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. This is taking a minute.
It's okay, Fig. Take your time.
Shush.
It's okay. You're a little slow, but we can deal with it.
The next threshold is at 262,144.
Great.
Great. I'll get my stuff. Even though I have the compass here, it's more of like a general way to align myself. The way I've been aligning myself is I try and make myself going into the 90-degree angle on block corners.
Shovel, you're my first friend on Twitch.
Aw.
I am? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Yeah. It's that I don't use Twitch very often, so.
I only made a Twitch account for when we played RL Craft last year. I just had it sitting around, and I haven't used it since then.
This is all part of the creative process.
Oh, your skins that you're making for DVZ?
I have to do the Thorkin I have now. It'll be right here. That's the dark. Oh, let's see.
Can I edit this? No. It's very strange seeing tundra biomes without any tall grass on them.
Man, I'm tired.
How do you think I feel? I'm also tired.
I'm tired, I'm dead.
Proud
No.
of you.
Oh, thanks, Imogen.
You're welcome, Figogen.
Where's Mystic? I need more Click Ventures.
Would you like me to guide you through one?
If you would like to
I
guide me
don't-
through a Click Venture to kill the time, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Okay, I can do one.
Yeah, do like one Click Venture.
Their
Whoa!
Click Ventures archives. I don't know if this is the right one.
This is a cool looking mountain here.
Just look for, Just look for Clickhole.
Yeah. You're Hogwarts' only guidance counselor. Can you convince anyone to go to college?
Oh, no.
No, I'm not feeling
Okay,
that.
okay. You lied your way into a job as a surgeon. Can you avoid killing anyone long enough to collect your first paycheck?
I want to do this one.
Alright. I don't know how this works. Okay. Surgeons, the masters of the flesh, the gatekeepers of the organs, the doctors who get to shave patients. These are the green-wearing gods who know what the human body is but a chessboard, and that the nipples are the king and queen, and the belly button is the opposing king or queen. Today, finally, you are beginning your journey as one of them.
Oh,
You've
Curious.
already gone through the arduous process of becoming a surgeon. After calling the hospital over and over every day for 3 weeks straight and praising Tylenol in the deepest voice you could muster to whoever picked up, being hung up on by the countless doctors and nurses, you finally hit the big time. Yesterday, you managed to get the chief of medicine on the line, who offered you a job after a mere 50 minutes of you bellowing to her about the white and red pill. Congratulations. Your choices are, thank you, I am a surgeon. 2, if you eat 8 Tylenol fast, that's 1 rabies shot. Or 3, eating any more than 3 Tylenols in church is a sin, unless you brought enough for everyone.
I
Oh.
want option 3. That's good.
Okay, being a surgeon is sweet as hell. You get to wear patients' clothes around the hospital once the chemicals put them to sleep. You can eat as many tortilla chips as you want, and you can hide all of your favorite DVDs and family heirlooms inside toxic waste bins. The one place thieving pricks are too grossed out to steal from.
Ew.
Woohoo!
It's fucking disgusting.
Number 1, that all sounds great. Number 2, Skittles are to math what Tylenol is to alchemy. Number 3, tossing Tylenol into an above-ground pool is basically the same idea as tossing Tylenol into an in-ground pool. And number 4, George Harrison wrote 3 songs about Tylenol in the days just before his passing that his estate will not release.
Oh.
I don't know what any of these mean.
What was
Shut
my
up and
first-
take your Tylenol.
What was my first option again?
That all sounds great.
That all sounds great. Just gonna click yes and agree.
Cool, but the best part of being a surgeon, bar none, is that incredible surgeon paycheck. It's no secret that surgeons are paid well, as every single day at 8 p.m., hardworking surgeons all over the world reap the fruits of their labor, a plastic bag filled with $600 given to them by their chief of medicine on their way out of the door, in addition to a goodnight kiss on the forehead. Your only option is hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So now that you're a surgeon, you better do everything in your power to make it your $600 payday, because there is one universal stipulation that could jam you up. If a surgeon kills someone, everything completely goes to shit. Number 1, for starters, once a surgeon kills someone, they are never allowed back in a hospital. Ever. Even if you just want to go hang out or to meet new lovers. Number 2, your professional reference completely goes out the window. If a new job calls to ask about you, instead of recommendation, the HR department hands the phone off to the absolute sickest pervert patient they have and lets them air out whatever they've got kicking around up in their minds. 3, lastly, and this one is the worst of all, you don't get paid a dime, which could mean all of your efforts to become a surgeon were for nothing. So, if you want to get that sweet paycheck, you're going to have to make it through one entire day as a surgeon without killing someone. Your only option is, I'm excited to be a surgeon who kills no one.
Sounds difficult.
The hospital. The place where people come when they're bored to take off their pants and scream. This will be your new surgeon home, and today is your first day of work. As far as anyone inside is concerned, you are now a fully qualified surgeon. So, if you want those 600 clams, you're going to have to hold your own and stay off everyone's radar. Enter the hospital. Please give me a surgery. Ah, shit. A sick kid is waiting for you right inside the lobby, and he looks all kinds of fucked up. I need a surgery pronto. I am dying, and it feels like none of my bones are connected to my other bones. I also have a rash that comes and goes. Please do surgery to me with your doctor friends. The 2 options are, quietly tell the kid that he'd be doing you a huge favor by asking another doctor for help on this one, and hope that he will be cool. Or number 2, piss your pants and bail to the bathroom.
I'm going to ask another doctor.
Alright. If you don't give me a surgery right now, I will scream. I will scream so loud and for so long. And I will point at you the whole time. It'll go on for so long that the rest of the doctors here will have no choice but to send you to jail. Your only option is to piss your pants and bail to the bathroom.
Jail for the bathroom.
Phew, that was close. You've pissed your pants real good. Now you're in the bathroom splashing your pants with water. The best way is to clean pants that you've urinated in. Your only option is, I know that. My pants are now much wetter, but not as much with piss as with water, so they're practically good as new.
It's got a point.
You sure know your way around cleaning a pair of pissed pants, sport. Not bad at all. You look over and see that it's the hospital's janitor talking to you. He somehow opened the door in perfect silence while you were inside splashing your pants. He's been watching you for upwards of 90 full seconds. I've been watching you for upwards of 90 full seconds, and I can tell just by looking at you, you're no surgeon. Yes, I am a surgeon, you jackass. You, remove your shoelaces and begin choking the janitor until he dies, so no one finds out about the bullshit he just said. Or about your method of splashing water onto your pants. Easy, easy, I'm not gonna rat you out. I'm gonna help you. I take it that you're in here lying to be a surgeon, hoping to get the $600 bag treatment, huh? Well, you've got a friend in me. I've seen it before and I'll see it again. All you gotta do is make it until 8 p.m. without killing a soul and you're in the clear. So, what do you say you come lay low with me for the rest of the day? Spend some time hanging out with a new bud so you don't end up killing no one before you get that money. Why are you being so nice to me? How do you mean? He says, visibly becoming self-conscious about the entire interaction so far. I'm just tired today, so if I'm acting weird, that's what that's about, probably. Allergies are being weird too. Okay, let's hang out. Follow me, the janitor says before sprinting down the hallway. You do your best to keep up with him as he weaves in and out of patients and doctors before you finally arrive at a huge metal door. He slides open the rusty door to reveal a set of long, winding stairs that lead to a dark, desolate basement, and turns to you with a half smile. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno, he says before letting out a quick, uncertain laugh, looking over his shoulder at you to kind of check in and see if you're laughing or anything at what it must have been some kind of joke. Your options are smile and nod politely, pretend you didn't hear what he said, or what are you talking about? What?
Pretend you didn't hear what he said.
That was dumb, never mind, the janitor says, shaking his head as his shoulders slump, trying to explain his joke before slowly progressing into full-blown self-deprecation. I was thinking, like, how in the old commercials, I'd be the delivery guy and you're the pizza... I don't know, forget it. It was dumb, sorry. Okay.
Aw.
Yeah. You follow the janitor down the stairs and into the basement of the hospital, and lo and behold, it's a full-blown bachelor's pad. The janitor has stocked the place with some of the best things. Ping pong table, a Forever 27 poster, an old-timey popcorn machine, and a bunch of orange pill bottles filled with frosted Cheerios.
Oh, that sounds great.
This is my chill zone. I'm down here almost all the time, which is why the hospital's filthy and patients always seem to get sick immediately after they get better. We got all day, brother, so we could either sit down and talk about that important-looking guitar I've mounted on the wall over there, or we could stand near the stairs and wonder if Slash has ever signed a guitar and sold it for $20,000 online before, or maybe we could lay down on the ground and trade stories about the most expensive thing we've ever mounted on the wall. Your call. Your only option is to challenge the janitor to ping pong. He says, I can't lift my arms above my waist because of a power washer accident. Give in and ask the janitor about the guitar on his wall, since it seems like he really wants you to. You've got a good eye, kid, he says as though you brought it up completely unprompted, proudly looking up at the guitar he somehow mounted unnecessarily high on his wall. Believe it or not, Slash signed that guitar, and I was lucky enough to spend all of the money I have on it. I usually don't do this for anyone, but for you, I'll climb all the way up there and get it if you want to hold it. You say, seems dangerous to climb up there if you can't lift your hands above your waist. I'd climb anywhere for one of my boys. And what about those wires? You have to step all over those wires to get over there? I'll put a very wet towel over them.
Oh my god, no.
I'm sure that will be fine. Your options are to say, this looks way too dangerous. Say you don't need to see the guitar, bail on the weird janitor, and head back toward the lobby to kill some time solo. Or ask the janitor to get the guitar for you.
Try to convince him you don't need to see the guitar.
As you go back up the stairs and start heading toward the lobby, you can hear that he starts to follow you, but then locks himself in the bathroom you were in earlier and begins screaming at himself in the mirror for messing up what could have been a nice day. His screaming gets louder and louder before it comes to a halt after you hear the sound of him snapping his mop over his knee in fury. You run away from the janitor as fast as you can. I need you to give me a surgery right now. Ah, damn, it's the sick kid from earlier. I feel like I'm on a boat at all hours of the day, and my elbows are dry. I need to cut me open and drain me out, if that's what it takes, and to please get me home by later today. Your only option is to give the kid the surgery.
Oh no. I'm gonna kill the kid.
You pick the kid up, throw him over your shoulder, and walk through the hospital looking for a good room to cut him open in. After 20 minutes, you finally find the room with all of the surgeons in it, and you slam the kid down on the empty table they're all staring at.
It's like you hunted something, you just carried it back and threw it onto like the butchering table.
Yeah, basically. Now all eyes are on you. You're gonna have to step up and say something pretty incredible to get all these surgeons on your side. You say, found a kid I think would be perfect for surgery. Or, this is the only patient I've seen twice so far, so I think he should be next. Or, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Fig. Finally, I found them all.
Not just
Everyone
I
starts
found all
nodding.
the can I have weapons.
Hey.
Jesus. Nice.
Everyone starts nodding and smiling and patting each other on the back. Good shit. Ha, nice, a woman says, whose voice you recognize from the phone as the chief of medicine at the hospital. She quickly anesthetizes the patient to finally stop him from grabbing and...
What was that word?
I can't pronounce it.
Flesh swords.
And within seconds, the little spaz is sleeping. At that moment, the tallest doctor you've ever seen walks into the door wearing a backwards hat and comfortably drinking Barks root beer out a 2-liter bottle. I've never seen you around here, he says after putting the root beer down firmly into the lap of the unconscious kid and eyeing you up and down suspiciously. Enlighten us, fresh meat. Now, what surgery are we performing on this little man, exactly? This guy's onto you. Need something big here to throw everyone off your tracks. You say either, fuck you, pal, or sorry, rookie, but surgeries don't have names. Or you can just wink at him.
Ooh. I'm gonna wink at him.
Doctors, please stop winking at each other, says the chief of medicine after banging your fist down onto the kid's chest like a gavel to get everyone's attention.
That poor kid.
This little boy's in dire need of a heart transplant. We need to start immediately. You either begin surgery or piss yourself and bail to the bathroom.
Piss yourself and bail to the bathroom.
After noticing that no one is reacting to you pissing yourself, you look around and realize that every surgeon in the room has also already pissed themselves. Then you remember that surgeons are constantly pissing themselves during surgery, like bicyclists during braces, for reasons completely unknown. Alright, now start the surgery. The chief of medicine takes out a toolbox from underneath the surgery room sink and hands each surgeon a tool. She takes each tool out one by one and starts passing them down the line. One doctor gets a small shovel, one gets a large knife, another gets a pickaxe, and on it goes, until you finally end up with the flashlight. Yeah, that's my flashlight, pal. I'm always the flashlight man around here, says the root beer doctor. No, interjects the chief. New guy can hold the flashlight today. I have a good feeling about this. Your new rival is stunned. He shoots you a dirty look, threateningly crosses his thumb over his neck, and then does it again with his other thumb, but slower. He then quietly mouths something that you don't really get a good read on, but from what you do see, your best guess is that he was saying something like fracking mountains or simply delicious. Then he is handed the worst tool, the blood napkin, the tool that wipes up all the loose goo and pus.
Ugh.
Your two options are turn the flashlight on and shine it at the kid's organs, or shine the flashlight in your rival's eyes to make him squint.
Shine it on the kid's organs.
Alright.
I sent JT the swords quickly and he responded with, "Where am I?" Okay, developer JT, your flesh sword will be ready soon.
Ugh. Is a flesh sword just... Never mind.
Anyways, the surgery is now well underway. The chief is slicing and dicing and moving parts around left and right. It's pretty much a one-woman show. Most of the other doctors are using their tools just to kind of scrape some bones and stuff when they feel like they should get in the mix. Usually after not doing anything for a couple minutes straight and getting nervous that someone will notice how they're not really that crucial to the operation. You're getting bored by the whole thing at this point, but at least you're holding your own with these docs and, most importantly, you haven't killed anyone yet. You keep shining the light in the organs. Surgery's still going, getting kind of repetitive. A couple of doctors shuffled out for a minute and came back with crackers, but the crackers are all gone now. Didn't even notice they had crackers until there were only like 4 left in the sleeve. So at that point, asking for some really wouldn't have been cool. Surgery is getting boring. You keep shining the flashlight. Surgery is boring as hell. Your arms got tired from holding the flashlight up, so you put it down for a minute and no one seemed to notice. You're back up now. You keep shining the flashlight. Kid woke up and started screaming loud, but now he's sleeping again. You were scared. No, you were scared. I wasn't scared. You were scared. The surgeons are all ragging on each other and having fun again. Finally got some juice in the room. Whole crew got a good laugh out of that one. You keep shining the flashlight. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh man. You see something inside the kid's body, wedged deep beneath his ribcage and his liver. There looked to be something shining and throbbing, and you're pretty sure you're the only one who sees it. 2 doctors broke away from the surgery about 15 minutes ago to arm wrestle on a nearby stool, and the rest of the surgeons have all one by one walked over to form a circle around them so they can gamble. Meanwhile, the chief is still hacking away at this kid's organs with all of her might, and she seems way too dialed in to notice the game changer you found. You can do number 1. Become a hero in front of your new boss by immediately and dramatically yanking out whatever the hell is sticking out of this kid's guts. Number 2. Play it safe by simply alerting the chief of the mystery object and seeing what she thinks you do. Or 3. Lean your flashlight up against the kid's chin and go gamble with your new work friends.
Let's alert the chief surgeon.
Alright. Those are veins. They're not evil copper and metal sticking out of this poor bastard's guts. Do not call them that. Damn, misread that one. The chief is totally onto you now. But I appreciate you speaking your mind when you think something is amiss, she continues, looking up and making eye contact with you for the first time. That takes a commitment to the job that some of my other doctors lack at times, she says, motioning to the doctors across the room who are now attempting to disguise their arm wrestling gambling ring by draping a hospital gown over the 2 meaty dueling arms. Hold eye contact without blinking, nod your head slowly, and say, good.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're doing,
Nod your head slowly and say good.
Yeah. We're doing, Click Ventures, titled, You Led Your Way into a Job as a Surgeon. Killing anyone long enough. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Maggie has now given me, though, the wonderful title I'm going to title the stream, though.
What is it?
I'm going to rewatch when you mispronounce anesthetic, and I'm going to write it out phonetically.
No!
Anesthetic?
No, she
And Anesthesia?
Anastasia? Is that you?
And anesthesize? Is that how you... And English isn't my first language, fuck off.
Oh, shut up.
Anesthetized?
You're obviously bilingual.
Shh. Yes, but technically English is not my first language. So I'll use that as a crutch.
Maggie, you're like in your 20s. You think you know it by now.
No. Anyways, the chief reciprocates your unblinking eye contact and begins nodding in perfect unison with your nodding. This goes on for a good 20 seconds or so. The grunts of the 2 arm wrestlers and the slaps of cold, harsh cash hitting the tile becoming the only sounds in the room. At that moment, you and the chief simultaneously feel a romantic charge between you, and it feels beautiful and right. But that romantic feeling is immediately followed by a simultaneous paternal feeling. But it's unclear who is the parent and who is the child. Then, the two feelings of physical attraction and familial protectiveness fuse together into one singular emotion, and it feels disgusting to both of you. You pretend you hear one of the gambling surgeons call you over to ask you a quick question, and then walk over to them. Yeah, go catch up with them. I'll hold it down over here. Cool. The chief kind of half mutters to herself, and you go while shaking your head and getting back to surgery. Look back over your shoulder and smile and nod, or pretend you didn't hear and walk faster toward the arm wrestling scene.
Look over your shoulder.
You walk over to the gambling circle and see the two exhausted surgeons pulling and pushing as hard as they can to win. The two doctors are so evenly matched that their arms aren't moving or shaking in the slightest. If it weren't for the veins about to explode out of their temples and the tears streaming down their faces, you'd have no idea how intense the duel was. All the other surgeons are quietly going apeshit. Almost all of them are either gently pounding their chests, gingerly slapping the ground, or shaking their fists in the air, all while whispering bad arm wrestling advice like, win the skin, or make him smooth. It's definitely a pretty sweet scene, and you decide that you want to go and get in the mix. You either ask the doctor on your left to borrow a couple of bucks to gamble, or you ask the doctor on your right to borrow a couple of bucks to gamble.
Ooh. Well, the left wing's been destroyed, so we're gonna go with the right.
Alright, I need 5 seconds.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. How are you today, Mystic?
Did I make it?
Awesome, mic check.
Anyways, who'd you pick?
I picked right.
Alright. As you go to ask the doctor next to you, your rival doctor steps in front and interrupts. Looking to get in on the action, but lacking the funds, newbie? Don't worry, fresh meat. I got you covered. Also, we're rival doctors, just in case that wasn't clear. Whoa. Pretty cool to get a rival doctor on your first day on the job. That probably usually takes years. That's my coat over there, he says, pointing to a white lab coat being worn by one of the arm wrestling surgeons. Go ahead and take my wallet out of the pocket and take out as much money as you want. He then lets out a weird little laugh and looks around to see if anyone else is laughing. What other doctor did laugh?
Hello.
Hi.
Continue.
One other doctor did laugh, but he's in the middle of a conversation with another surgeon, so you're pretty sure the laugh had nothing to do with your rival. You say, that's weird. Seems like that coat belongs to the doctor wearing it. You lying, asshole? I have coats all over this hospital that you wouldn't know a thing about, he says, raising his fist up to your chin real quick, trying to get you to flinch. You stand your ground and don't flinch at all, though. And he sheepishly brings his fist back down to his side. You either tell your rival that you would never borrow money from his shitty coat and that he is acting like a real weirdo, or trust your rival's suspicious story, reach into the coat being worn by the arm wrestling doctor, and take out some money to gamble with.
I don't want to reach into the coat.
Alright, you call him a weirdo.
That guy seems a little sus, not gonna lie.
Good then, he stutters as he blushes and looks at the ground. It seems like he didn't anticipate you saying no, and definitely didn't prepare a casual way out of his offer. I'm glad you don't want my money because now, I can't use it to buy you some real surgeon clothes because you don't even look like you belong here in his hospital. Feels like your rival doesn't realize he just offered you to buy you new clothes in a roundabout attempt at insulting you. You say, that would be so nice of you. He says, yeah, I know, bro. You would look great, wouldn't you? The confidence has returned to his voice, and he's standing up real straight again, which pretty much cements your hunch that he thinks his insults are landing perfectly. You say, yeah, man. Okay, thank you. At that moment, the hospital bell rings. Everyone in the surgery room immediately puts down whatever they're doing and starts heading toward the door. You look at the clock on the wall, and it reads 5:30 p.m., the time of day the surgeons eat a meal, and only 2.5 hours before you get your paws on that paycheck. We'll pick this one up tomorrow. The chief barks as she tosses her blood-soaked toolbox onto the sink and beelines out of the door of the cafeteria. Everyone nods and follows her out of the room. You either go to the cafeteria, hang back and look for latex gloves you can wear while you eat, or shake the kid to try to wake him up and see if he wants some food.
I'm leaving. Fuck this.
Hmm?
I said I'm leaving. Fuck this.
So you go to the cafeteria?
And go to the cafeteria.
You go to the cafeteria.
Shake the kid and wake him up. That sounds really stupid.
Yeah. You gotta rinse the blood and gunk off your hands before you eat, and then you hear a familiar voice coming from the doorway of the surgery room. You were right not to take money out of that coat. You turn around to see that it's the janitor. He's leaning against the wall with his arms crossed and one foot planted behind him on the doorframe. He would actually look pretty cool, but he's taking up the whole doorway and is unknowingly blocking out one of the surgeons who was just sat in here and is trying to get back to grab the backpack he forgot. The janitor starts to say something to you, but before he can get too much out, the surgeon behind him taps him on the shoulder and tells him he's in the way. The janitor is pretty apologetic. It's completely silent while the surgeon looks around for his backpack, and you and the janitor each quietly look at your feet for a while. After a good couple of minutes, the surgeon finally finds his bag and leaves without saying anything. Then the janitor starts his speech again, but is definitely less energetic than before. Anyway, yeah, that coat from before. That belonged to one of the arm wrestling docs. I watched the whole surgery, and I saw him take it off. If I had to guess, I'd say your rival was sabotaging you, trying to make you give the doc a heart attack while his blood pressure is so high, completely killing your chances at that paycheck. You say, yeah, I'd already figured that out. Why were you watching us do surgery? I was gonna ask if you wanted to watch the transporter in a sleeping patient's room, but you looked busy. It looks like the janitor has more to say, because he's excitedly smiling and looking right at you, but he doesn't say anything, and that's weird as hell. It starts to piss you off, so you take out your phone and just scroll through some old texts. So, listen, now that you're free, the janitor finally says after a few minutes, what do you say we take another crack at this hangout and see if we can illuminate this friendship? You either say, yeah, sure, or I guess, or why did you emphasize illuminate? What do you mean?
Why did you emphasize illuminate?
To make it bright. Interesting. The janitor doesn't know how to use the word illuminate. You say, sure, let's hang. Oh, hell yeah! The janitor screams before jumping up in the air and trying to unsuccessfully to kick his heels together. Then he touches them while sitting on the ground. I know just the place to take you this time. Follow me. Your only option is to follow the janitor. You follow the janitor as he sprints down the hallway, weaving in and out of patients and doctors, and then out of an emergency exit that for some reason doesn't sound like an alarm. None of the fire alarms here work because I took all of their batteries home to study them. He screams at you after stopping and turning to face you once you're both outside. You tell him how that is probably a bad idea, and he immediately apologizes. And then you tell him he doesn't have to apologize to you for that. He nods and starts sprinting away again, now along the side of the hospital toward the back parking lot. Your only option is to keep following the janitor. You keep running along the building, and then the janitor suddenly opens the back door to the hospital and bolts through it. You follow him inside, down another long stretch of hallway, and then right past the cafeteria. Your rival surgeon and his crew of his surgeon cronies stand up at their table and boo you when they see you running by. Your only option is to flip them off and keep following the janitor. Nice! You keep running, and after going that big circle along the same route 4 full times, the janitor finally comes to a stop outside of the gift shop and points at it. This is my spot, he says, his arm still fully extended toward the gift shop sign overhead. It's practically like a second home to me. You can either say, how, or follow the janitor inside.
Follow the janitor inside.
You walk inside the gift shop with the janitor, and it actually turns out to have some pretty awesome stuff. A fridge with a neon green light around the edges stocked with Rockstar energy drink, snow globes with empty hospital beds inside them, and hats that just say fluids in huge yellow letters. Not to mention Oregon-themed playing cards, pre-made sandwiches for sale in the big bin near the window, and shirts that say, "This is why I came to the hospital," with an arrow pointing at the crotch. "Take a load off, brother," the janitor says, struggling to set up a folding chair he keeps under the fridge and is carrying over toward you. You either sit down or ignore the chair and keep standing.
Sit down.
Yeah. "By the way, allow me to introduce you to my boy Brian," the janitor continues, gesturing to a very small man behind the counter you didn't notice when you first walked in. The little man is flashing you an insincere smile and is wearing a big, ill-fitting suit. He has his arms smugly crossed. His just a little too long fingernails clearly visible on the fingers creeping out from under his armpits. You know immediately that you don't like this dude, and he doesn't like you. "He doesn't talk much, but me and him go way back," adds the janitor. "We saw Petty together last summer, and we once shaved each other's heads." Your only option is to extend an olive branch to Brian by asking him if he's hungry. "He's never hungry, so don't even bother feeding him," the janitor quickly responds. Brian looks a little bummed by the janitor's intervention for a second, but then goes back to giving you the stink eye. "Anyway, bro, what do you want to do? We got this whole place to ourselves, and it's pretty decked out. Pick your poison." You say, "Let's play cards," or "Let's try on the hats," or "Let's eat some grub."
Let's play some cards.
Hey. "I have no idea what you're talking about." You either try on the hats or eat some grub.
Try on the hats.
"I can't lift my hands above my waist because of a power washer accident." Your last option is to eat some grub.
Eat some grub.
Man, that would be a horrible thing to be unable to lift your hands above your waist. Like, how do you eat? That's rough.
Well, he did try to lift his guitar that was mounted really high up a wall. Anyways, "You read my mind, cuzzo. I have one jar of peanut butter back in the basement we can dual finger from. Let me go grab it. And after this, it looks like you've pretty much sealed the deal for your $600, my man. I'll be right back." Wow, the janitor's right. It's already 7:50 p.m., and you've managed not to kill anyone all day. Just 10 more minutes and you've made it. Your only option is to make small talk with Brian to kill the time. After the janitor takes off to go grab his peanut butter, you walk over to Brian, who's still giving you a bad vibe. You ask him what's up, and he doesn't answer. So you do it for 4 more times after that, each time louder and closer to his face than the last. After all that, he still doesn't move or talk, and is starting to piss you off. Now, you're determined to do whatever it takes to get this guy to talk. You either ask Brian what his childhood was like, you ask Brian out on a date, or you ask him if he wants some trail mix.
I'm gonna ask him if he wants some trail mix.
Now we're on the same page. Brian excitedly declares in a booming voice much lower than you anticipate. Oh. No, we're No, we're on the same page. Brian excitedly declares in a booming voice much lower than you anticipated, finally breaking his mysterious silence. He uncrosses his arms and shakes your hand. "Maybe I was wrong about you, Doc," he says. "You seem all right to me." Good shit. Brian likes you now. Your only option is to grab some trail mix from the snack aisle and pour some into Brian's now cupped hands. The moment you pour the trail mix into Brian's hand, he pops it all back in one motion and immediately starts choking. It honestly looks like he's never chewed before. And the way he just tossed the food all haphazardly right into his esophagus. It looks so dumb. Now he's stumbling around while grabbing at his throat and pounding his chest. At that moment, the janitor walks back in, sees what's happening, and drops his jar of peanut butter in shock. "You fed him! Why would you feed him? He mostly likes juice and very thin paste because of how bad he chews. Shit!" The janitor screams. "Do something!" You look at the clock on the wall and it reads 7:57 p.m. Ah, damn. If this guy chokes, that paycheck is gone. Your only option is to think. Brian is choking so bad, his shoes have somehow fallen off. Now he's shuffling side to side like a basketball player warming up, and the janitor's trying to get him to sit down in his folding chair. Do something, the janitor keeps yelling. Come on! You have 2 options. You can think hard or rub your chin to think more deeply.
Why wouldn't you just immediately do the Heimlich maneuver?
Come on, you can either think or rub your chin to think.
I'm gonna rub my chin to think.
You decide to check your phone for help, and while you're looking through Google searches for TyleStyle choke... I'm sorry. Google searches for trail mix choke, how stop. And the janitor is trying to get the trail mix out of Brian's throat by stuffing more trail mix down to try to push it all through. You hear a voice come from the doorway. There you are, doctor. I've been looking all over for you, and it's time for you. What the hell is happening here? Oh no, it's the chief, and she's holding a big plastic bag filled with $600 with your name written on it in huge green marker. Once she realizes what's going on, she crosses her arms with her plastic bag in hand, sternly waiting for you to fix this before handing over your money. Okay, game time. You have 2 options. Take the time to really, really think and remember what your father told you about choking. Or throw one of Brian's shoes at his stomach.
I'm gonna throw Brian's shoe.
The shoe hits Brian pretty hard, clean on his shin, and he looks pissed off about it. Both he and the janitor stop panicking for a second and look at you like you're being a dick. What the hell, man? The janitor mutters to himself. Damn, no luck. Your only option is to throw Brian's other shoe at his stomach, but this time, much harder. Yes, you hit Brian directly in the stomach on that one. Bullseye! He falls over and grabs his belly, but he's definitely continuing to choke, so it looks like you don't really knock the trail mix loose or anything. So, after the second shoe throw, Brian looks more sad than mad, and the janitor is kind of disappointingly shaking his head. A few seconds go by, and even after Brian's stomach feels much better, he continues to lie down on the floor because he's losing so much blood flow to his brain. He's choking real good now, and it looks like Brian is going to die at any moment. You get one last crack at this. You have 4 options. Fumble through your best guess of how CPR goes. Try your absolute hardest to put yourself in the mind of Brian and think about how you would want to be saved from choking. You punch him in the gut a few times, or give Brian mouth-to-mouth in hopes that you'll give him just enough oxygen for him to be technically alive at 8 o'clock.
Damn. CPR and mouth-to-mouth is kind of useless.
Yeah.
So
you can either punch him in the gut or try your absolute hardest to put yourself in the mind of Brian and think about how you would want to be saved from choking.
I'm gonna put myself in the mind of Brian.
You've killed! You've killed! As Brian was clearly on the verge of dying right in front of you, you had the audacity to do some sort of vague thought experiment by putting yourself in his position, which took up a good chunk of time. Brian obviously died pretty quickly, and the chief was so mad that she gave your $600 to the janitor, who used it all to buy an unfixable 1992 Mustang that he named Brian.
Aww.
You can restart at checkpoint.
Restart at checkpoint.
Okay. You decide to check your phone for help, and while you're looking through Google searches for trail mix, choke, house stop, and the janitor is trying to get the trail mix out of Brian's throat by stuffing more trail mix down to try to push it all through. Once she realizes what's going on, she crosses her arms with a plastic bag, sternly waiting for you. Game time. You take the time to really, really think and remember what your father told you about choking, or you throw one of Brian's shoes at his stomach.
I'm gonna think about what my father told me.
You've killed. Alright.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna throw a shoe at Brian.
Actually, there was another option I skipped over. Brian is choking so bad his shoes have somehow fallen off. Now he's shuffling side to side like a basketball player warming up, and the janitor's trying to get him to sit down in his folding chair. Do something, the janitor keeps yelling. Come on. You can either think hard or rub your chin to think more deeply.
I'm gonna think hard.
You decide to check your phone for help. Okay, everything seems to be the exact same. So, throw one of Brian's shoes at his stomach.
Yep.
The shoe is Brian. You have to throw his other shoe at him. Yes. You have one last crack at this. You can. This is the last 4 options. Fumble through your best guess of how CPR goes. Try your absolute hardest to put yourself in the mind of Brian. Punch him in the gut a few times, or give Brian mouth to mouth, so he's technically alive at 8 o'clock.
Let's do mouth to mouth.
All right. You furiously blow air into Brian's mouth, past the lodged trail mix, in hopes that you can get his brain enough oxygen to help keep him alive until 8 p.m. The seconds tick by like hours, but you don't stop. You can feel that you're losing Brian, but there's still a faint heartbeat in there, and you're blowing so hard that you almost don't notice that the chief of medicine is tapping your arm. You stop blowing. It's 8 p.m., she says. You didn't kill anyone today. Here is your bag of $600. You take the bag, feeling a great sense of accomplishment. The chief, the janitor, and you all watch the life fade from Brian's eyes as he asphyxiates on the floor of the gift shop. And then you all decide to go for tacos. On you! Congratulations!
That was great. Thank you, Maggie.
You're welcome. That took way longer than I anticipated.
Of course.
I actually wanted to go to bed half an hour ago, but here we are.
You should probably go to sleep.
Also, hi, Jimmy. And
Hi.
hi, Annan. I hope you all enjoyed.
I've Mystic, I've rewatched the clip of me like blasting Kothar with a melon launcher like 10 times today.
Nice.
It's so good. So like when that round started, I picked a melon launcher and a virus gun, and I was like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with these, I'll figure that out later. And after I launched the virus gun onto Wi-Fi, I accidentally encountered him and got infected, and then I purposely kept running through everybody else, infecting them. And then I was like, okay, I'm losing health. I need to fucking get health back. Tried to buy a sandwich, but the melon launcher was taking up the sandwich portion of the slot. So I thought, okay, I need to fucking use the melon launcher and discard it. So I was just hanging around Kothar. I finally found the opportunity to just blast it with the launcher. And then I dropped it, which somehow led to Calm getting killed. And then, yeah. As soon as I killed Kothar, I immediately ran and put out the lights. It was a glorious game.
Oh man, it is so late. I mean, not really, but it's still so late.
Girl, it is 9:30.
It's 6:30.
Oh boy, we got 2 opposing times here. Who's right?
Oh, I am. Thanks, Maggie. That was a good sound.
Sorry, I didn't notice that my mic was picking up on that.
No, it's fine. It was funny.
Oh wow, you've been streaming for 53 minutes.
And 42 seconds.
You know what? If I do my homework that's due tomorrow right now, then I have no reason to get up super early, so I'm gonna do that.
Just gonna push through it?
I mean, it's 9:30. I'm not too terribly tired, and honestly, the only reason why I'd wake up early tomorrow is just so I can do my homework before class. So,
just do it now. That way you can sleep stress free.
Yeah, for sure.
Faux shizzle, my nizzle.
Hell yeah. A hinga dinga durgan.
Cass, is that you? That is a shovel.
Shoe full.
Shoe man.
I'm gonna be so distraught if I'm unable to go to Norway.
Fuck. I go to Sweden.
You should come to California. We can hang out.
Hey. I wouldn't mind that. I think the only way I wouldn't be able to go is if my flight is canceled, but then hopefully I'd get a refund.
Oh, I need to start planning. Well, that's assuming I could even leave the area at Christmas.
Oh?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be allowed to leave at all?
They haven't put out any like guidance on like how we're going to conduct the Christmas stand down this year. Because it's a little bit different this year.
Oh?
There's COVID. And I'm still not allowed to like go on leave out of the area. So I couldn't even like go across the country if I wanted to.
Yeah. Fig, do you have the bot muted?
Probably. Yes.
Because I do want to play something, and I don't want you to get copyright.
Again.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm pressing W.
So I'll play. I mean, I don't think it's actually anything that's copyrighted. Maybe.
Yeah, but I
don't know.
I do it to just avoid the problem altogether.
Yeah, it's that. Do you remember those like really calming, like that calming music?
Who's there?
That's the bot. Some calming music that I'd like to listen to while I work. Shouldn't take too long.
Is it what I think it is?
The like lo-fi hip hop beats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not copyrighted.
You mean you're pretty sure it's uncopyrighted?
I mean, technically that is acceptable, but I don't like it.
I believe it's not even remotely acceptable.
Teach their own.
Also, I'm probably one of the best students in class, so like I'm not too worried.
We're gonna toot your own horn there.
Listen, I deserve a pick-me-up sometimes.
Yeah,
I was.
Have you tried crystal meth?
Mystic.
Jimmy, that's your answer to everything, isn't it?
What about when you have a crystal meth addiction? What's your answer then?
Wait, what? What?
Listen, it's not about the meth. It's about the journey that the meth sets you on.
Fair enough.
Am I... I feel like I've already did this exercise before. wanted to look something up. Oh no, I wanted a message. Well, I guess I have a huge chunk of my homework cut out because it's just the exact exercises that we had to do a week prior.
That's Pog.
That's so poggers. I mean, I still have other exercises that I need to do, but this isn't that. Do not translate word for word. I'm so confused. I don't think I think she might have wrote the wrong one. I think she meant I think she meant doing the next one. Because only sentence we just need to on the right no. Is it?
Fig, are you there yet?
Yeah. Don't you see
Are you there
them?
yet?
They're right there.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, that's the corner.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. Ooh.
I don't think volcanoes are real.
What?
Oh.
What are you on about?
I think that's where they keep the dragons.
No, Uncle Iroh killed them all. Duh.
No.
I don't think Uncle Iroh is one who would do genocide.
That's what you think.
I mean,
That is what I think.
He did puncture the walls of Ba Sing Se.
Sponge boy me Bob.
That was acupuncture. Sponge boy me 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 Bob.
That made me very uncomfortable.
Me Bob.
Jimmy.
Listen, Magoo.
Magu. Matt is back.
Hi, Matt.
No, this Nat.
Oh. Have you considered incinerating it?
With what, a flamethrower?
Yeah, no, I was thinking a blowtorch.
Where the fuck are we getting a blowtorch from?
Home Depot?
Do they sell blowtorches there?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can almost certainly say yes because they have plumbing stuff and blowtorches are used for plumbing.
I'm gonna create my own blowtorch using Axe body spray and a lighter.
I
It's not
fucking
recommended.
dare you.
I know it's horrifically unsafe, but it's funny. I saw a wonderful video of someone rigging that up onto a Roomba.
Just inhale hydrogen gas and then exhale into an open flame.
Ukrainian ball instead of gas.
And then I think you just might set the insides of your lungs on fire.
Yeah, you'd only,
Do it.
ignite your lungs.
That could be a fun way to die.
Ignite me.
Incinerate my lungs, father.
For I have sinned. J.
I gotta go. See you.
Good night.
Good night.
Let the bed bugs, but
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht.
buenos nachos.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Goodbye forever. You going, fam?
Me?
No, not you.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going somewhere.
I expected Magoo to leave instead of just deafening.
This is really relaxing doing this.
That explains how Kurt's done it for so long.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he just talks to himself for 30 minutes at a time. I suppose he's just acquired that skill over the years of doing it, though.
Yeah.
It's always something that's impressed me is people doing solo commentary.
If you go back and watch one of his earlier episodes,
Oh, yeah, it's like... I think I rewatched the one where he started, just because I was bored one day. And,
he was a lot like you, wasn't he?
thanks, I guess. Well, I mean, like, he would speak, and then he would have, like, long periods of silence, and then he would say something else again, nervously laugh, and silence, and, rinse and repeat ad infinitum.
What I mean is mostly just the part of not really knowing what to say as he walks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can only talk about the game for so long before it gets
Of course, you're not really doing it for the audience.
No, there is none.
I'm listening to the podcast version live.
I hope you have the sounds muted, otherwise that's gonna be really trippy hearing yourself.
I just mean I'm sitting here in the voice chat with you.
Yo, when I was testing it, it was really funny because Streamlabs takes the audio that gets played through my headset to me, and so I would hear myself in the stream, and then it would feed back into the stream, so it just kept like looping over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was mildly amusing. Mostly because it destroyed my ears, but it was funny.
So, apparently the guy who makes the Biomes of Plenty mod is making some big changes to it. Who's there?
Hey.
Hello, Flash.
Oh, what's up, Flash? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, the Biomes of Plenty guy's making some big changes to his mod.
Yeah,
He's taking a lot of the existing biomes and making them into sub-biomes of other biomes instead.
You know, I really enjoy this kind of music.
The thing Maggie put on?
Yeah.
I mean, Margaret.
Yeah, marker.
Crayola.
Me when my schnoz comes off.
Your shoes.
Mhm.
Her. Oh, man. One of my sister's friends, her name is also Margaret, and as a little kid, I couldn't pronounce it. And I think I referred to her as Margaret.
Hmm.
Oops.
This freaking bird off me.
I got a decent feeling I'll be crossing the 230,000 boundary.
I got a Krangor.
What's the number? No, 262. Maybe not. Maybe like a couple of days.
Decades of leaves and broken trees.
Da, 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 da.
No, it's copyrighted. You can't hum that.
What was he humming?
Oh, hello, Magu.
Hello.
What was he even humming?
The hymn of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
It
For
still
some reason, I heard that in this remix.
Welcome back, Margaret.
It still baffles me that someone copyrighted "Happy Birthday."
Oh, I see Kevin knows Longmont Potion Castle. Didn't expect that. Actually, I did expect that, to be honest.
Oh, me and Joko listened to that for like 2 hours the other night.
It was so... that shit is so funny. I just love that guy so much. He makes people bite the bait so... people take the bait so easy. I don't understand why.
Mango, what did you just do? You just smacked yourself on the floor. Ow.
Tell Mango I love him.
Mango, Fig loves you. He made no reaction at all.
I mean, I don't blame him. He's a burb. We don't deserve animals. Animals are wonderful.
Mango!
Yeah.
Small child ignores
I'm
people.
still mad about my neighbor who ate my parrot, George Bush.
Aw.
Your neighbor ate your parrot?
Yeah, remember? My neighbor ate my bird?
No.
Fuck.
Wait, what?
It was a click venture.
Oh.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you read that one to me, Mystic.
No, I didn't.
Really?
That is one that I definitely was not part of doing.
It was an interesting one. He's named George Bush after your favorite president, George Washington, and your favorite hiding place, a bush.
Vig, you know what the next one I want to go through with you is?
What?
You are tiny people. Can you open the fridge and get the lemon?
This sounds awesome.
If anybody else does that one with you, I'm gonna be upset.
I'll make sure no one else.
What
does
is it?
It's the one where you play the role of tiny people and you have to open the fridge and get the lemon.
Poopy poopy poop. Poopy. My eyeballs.
Oh, Maggie, did you see that I added Celeste to the SMP?
What's that?
It adds twinkling and shooting stars into the night sky.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's not that noticeable unless you're like paying attention to the sky. You'll kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting stars can also sometimes land on the ground, and they can contain loot. I can customize the loot table, but an idea I had is once we move on to a version that doesn't have horrifically broken duplication, is to have it
Which you can do whenever you want.
Right. Am I going to? No.
Just saying.
I mean, I'll put it up to a vote whenever, but like...
I mean, at this point, I think you might as well just keep it.
The current
It's already
consensus
done
is...
so much damage.
The current consensus is to keep it.
Like, nothing will ever be legitimate again.
Yeah. Makes building a hell of a lot quicker, though.
It is what it is, as the president would say.
It is what it is. The president said that? When did he say that?
He said that on the subject of 100,000 people at the time having died from the coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
Yikes. What's our death count out now?
Last I heard it was 207,000.
What?
I'm sure it's gone up since then.
Your mom went up since then.
What does that mean?
Actually, how many cases are we at?
She floated up in the air.
Oh, okay.
It means whatever you
I
want
mean-
to do.
I guess I can't say I'm always watching.
COVID data.
She levitated.
7.436 million cases. 209,000 deaths. $21,000 new cases in my state last week. Yikes for me, dog. I like how they keep having to change the color chart. I remember like monitoring the data when it was like 10 people.
My PC case is a white brick
Flash,
with a glass panel.
I'm literally
What?
playing on a laptop.
Oh,
Makes it convenient to move around shit at least.
My God. Why? Why? What were...
Problem?
Yes, that was
Art
that
thou disturbed?
necessary?
Art thou disturbed, Margaret?
did you finish?
Yes, I changed two things slightly. I said the reason for leaving the theater was the theater closed due to COVID-19. You don't need to talk about your medical history.
Okay.
And we changed it from $10 an hour to $11.
Okay.
I honestly thought that was grudge. I think everyone is grudge. I think Curb is grudge too.
Okay, that's
Like,
now going to be
that's the
called
only reasonable one.
recorded forever. It's going to be on YouTube.
I'm okay with that.
No one will ever forget you said that.
I mean, I literally, said that with the knowledge that this is going to be on YouTube, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
You fiend.
I mean, it's
Why?
fine because no one will ever see it.
Someone's going to comment on the video in like 7 years making fun of the fact that you said that.
Why? They don't know who Curb or Grudge are.
No, I said making fun of what Fig just said. No one will ever hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Who would take the time to parse through this much hours of footage?
Somebody will.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point. People will do that.
They'll also hear that amazing joke I made in the first one.
There will be that one person
That was a good
who
joke.
watched the first recorded.
Thank you.
Parlance.
Thank God the first recording was lost to the depths of Twitch because I didn't save it.
Shit.
What do you mean?
The first two recordings I did were I didn't save, so they were lost.
Didn't you upload one to YouTube?
Yeah, that was the first one that saved.
Mmm.
The first like 33,000 blocks on the X coordinate are not saved.
Mmm.
This is an interesting lighting glitch. I don't really need a bug for this. Just walk. Thank you, Mystic. Very crunchy.
That wasn't me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Thank you, Margaret. Very crunchy.
No, it was Jimmy. He's the imposter.
I don't know, man. You're looking kind of sus. Aren't you always
Margaret
Cyan?
sucks.
You usually play Cyan, right?
I play Cyan.
I play exclusively red.
I play Dark
No, you
Green.
don't.
Prove it.
I saw you playing black the other day.
Hog. He's been outed.
Nani?
I'm just saying.
Okay, but Flash, for the record, I have only ever played orange.
Oh, that was Beanie playing black. No, fuck.
Oh. Beanie and Jimmy are the same person. It's okay.
That's
I
not
got-
true.
I was watching YouTube play it. That's why I got confused. Because yeah, I was watching both of you guys play it. I don't know.
We.
Is it racist?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes.
Oh, that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
The SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that's copyrighted.
It probably is.
Well,
Yeah, probably.
It literally is the song from Queen, so yes.
That's true. It does contain that.
Yo, I was jamming out to some Queen on the way home today.
We will pog you.
We will.
No, it was Killer Queen. And that station.
Fights with the dust. Or?
That station has also been playing a lot of Van Halen today, for obvious reasons.
Can I sing "We Will Rock You" if I replace it with Alphabet?
I'm impressed to hear this one. Do it.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. My ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Oh my god.
That was really good, Mister.
That wasn't that bad, honestly. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
You've got a pretty good knack for like music.
For this
Yeah.
ridiculous shit.
Yeah, for stupid shit, you're really good at it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. you're welcome. Anytime, my fellow pogger.
As I'm in an Arabic Overwatch streamers Discord, and everyone just speaks Arabic in the chat, and I'm just like, I don't know what they're saying.
That's how I feel whenever I see like memes in Spanish, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, that reminds me. I used to save. There was like this time that like people were posting like like penguins from Madagascar. They were just posting images of them in like various things, and it was just like Spanish memes.
Yeah.
Just random Spanish words. It was like one basket on a trampoline, and it was like, wait, I have to find this now. It was really funny.
Well, we did it, boys. We stopped racism.
Hell yeah. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I don't know, man. That seems a little sus to me.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. It was like. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. It was like, to mama bounce on me pichula or something. It made no sense.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where is it?
Hey, how dumb would it be if I built a Star Destroyer in the end? To scale.
Babies be like, goo goo gaga, I'm a drain on the economy.
I don't think they're sophisticated enough to form a sentence like that.
Are you sure?
No.
I can't find them anymore.
I can't
Spanish?
find the words.
penguins meme.
Oh, there it is.
I really love the old snowball throwing sound. It's so satisfying. It doesn't sound anything like it should, but it does.
Dear pesky hotels, Princess and I have
There's
taken
no
over
way.
plumbers.
Oh, I deleted all of them. Oh my god, I can't. I'll never find them again.
The Koopalings are now a permanent guest at one of my 7 mushroom kingdoms. I dare you to find her if you can. So?
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 So? You're looking a little rough around the edges.
You're looking a little rough around the edges.
Her Wi-Fi is gonna RDM Splax on Sunday.
Why? What does Flax do to him?
Nothing. That's why Splax is gonna rage quit.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have any rage quits this week. That's very surprising.
We did have a beating up board quit.
I mean, that's what happened to me at the end. I was like, alright, I've had enough for today. I can play for about 2 hours before I'm like, alright, I'm ready to go do something else. Because I have the attention span of a goldfish.
Every time you blink, it's like a brand new world.
Yeah, something like that.
Who is it that you say that to who hates it?
What?
Is it Shovel or Wi-Fi? I think Wi-Fi hates it.
Hates what?
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like,
that I
because
have
we
the
were
member
talking
spin
about
of
you
a-
earlier.
I have the
Oh,
member spin
yeah,
of a goldfish. You guys talking shit about me or what?
Oh no, is that I quoted it and I was like, wait, I think there's somebody here who every time Fig says it is like, oh my god, I hate that.
So by default, we talk shit about you.
That's fine. I don't blame you.
Oof.
You want to buy some Newports? Yo, someone signed me up for a jalapeno eating contest today.
Jalapeno?
Yeah, some jalapenos.
Jalapeno.
I was down in the office during lunch trying to like do something that I needed to do in order to proceed with the rest of my tasks. And in the middle of it, someone pinged me in the group chat saying, "Hey, you need to get up here for the jalapeno eating contest." And I responded, I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And somebody else had signed me up in my division. And so when I was up there, the guy who did it told me that he did it. And so when I went up there, I talked to the guy who pinged me. And he goes, "Yeah, like I looked at it, it's not even your handwriting." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can tell it was my handwriting or not because it's either like horrifically like sloppy, or if it's like super neat, it's not mine." And I'm not dumb, I'm not gonna shove jalapenos down my throat. I'm white, I'll die.
Ah shit, bitch, you right.
You sounded like a sick British person.
He was impersonating a British person, actually.
That's sort of the impression I got.
Good.
Good.
I'm glad. That's exactly what I wanted.
Good.
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 You can only sleep at night. You can only sleep at night.
Why did I do this? Oh my god.
My armor is slowly falling apart.
Average increase per capita.
Penis increase.
Expand dog.
He said pee-pee.
Penis increase.
He said it again.
Aha,
Gosh.
penis increase. Lol.
Octagonal. That's a lie. Maggie. Quick question. What the fuck? Margaret, answer for yourself. Ooh. There's some pogs over here. Gotta go kill them. Give me some meat. Yes. That one was ripe with food. You're dying too.
You're ripe with food.
Wrong answer.
Why is Shovel by himself?
He doesn't want to be recorded, I guess.
I don't know.
I tried to say he's playing Minecraft and I just said gibberish.
Yeah, did you just have a stroke? Are you okay? We need to call an ambulance.
No, it's fine.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
I'm really enjoying how much Among Us memes have taken off. Ooh, I think they found a dungeon. Yeah, surface dungeon. What do we got here? Skeletons? Alright. Some string, a couple of pairs of redstone. I'll take a piece of bread though. And another piece of bread. Cool. Good loot.
Wait, where'd this come from?
What?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, the dungeon?
Yeah.
It spawned up on the surface here.
Is that normal?
In this version, and I think in some slightly older versions of release, I haven't seen them as much after that. I think they could still happen. They spawn up there and at the sand, and the sand collapses in. They're very easy to notice once you've, figured them out, because they're very obvious rectangles in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Meep.
Rose.
Meep, meep.
Meep, meep.
Meep.
Jimmy,
Yes?
are you okay?
Fine. Don't worry about me.
I think he's got
Dementia.
No. Poor Willow had dementia.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about a RimWorld.
Oh my god. I was like, wait a minute.
The dog that I had named Willow. Mystic, did I ever describe to you what happened to the corpses of the wild people that died?
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah. Maggie, would you like to know what happened?
I'll never forget about that 7-year-old.
Yeah, about how they lost all their heads from animals. So all the grass died because of the intense cold, and so the animals just started eating the dead corpses. It was kind of interesting, to be honest with you.
Hey, you. What you doing, Margaret?
I am completing a quiz for my international marketing course.
When you're done, you wanna cook crystal meth?
Sure.
You just gonna become known as the meth addict. Alright, I
You
will,
the
seem
salt
very
going on
excited to do crystal
Jesse,
meth.
where's the cocaine?
I will return in a minute. I need to go and get
My
some
nose,
things.
My nose.
Vsauce. Michael here. Joko,
Michael,
I'm getting back to it. Chill the fuck out.
Ah. Ah. I have a question for you, Fig.
Yeah?
Are mountains gay?
Is it gay to be a mountain?
Yeah.
Fellas, is it gay to be a mountain?
How? Like, what is your...
I'm just asking.
No.
Alright. Hello. Cello Hoko.
Yeah, I've got a song for you. I don't think it's copyrighted either.
As long as you're sure it's not copyrighted, go ahead and play it.
Oh, I'm feeding.
I'm not gonna stay long here. Apparently, my grandma just went to the hospital and she's unresponsive. So
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez. I hope everything's okay, man.
I hope so too. We're gonna go. My parents and I are gonna go to be with my grandpa because he's alone and sounds like he needs someone with him. But
It's not fun.
Alright, take care.
yeah,
Take care.
thanks. I'll drop the song in the bot and hope it's not copyrighted. If it is, you can just mute it or skip it or whatever. Enjoy.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.
That sucks. I hope she's okay. You know what they say, death is the enemy of life.
True.
Alright, Grish. Where'd Margaret go?
She died.
Ooh, that was a bad idea.
Fig, what if you woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of someone breaking into your home to deliver pizza? Would you tip? It's pizza you didn't order, but it's pizza exactly the way you like it. Truer words have been spoken. Minecraft would be better if you could waterlog nether portals. That's not the point. Point is, it's my nether portal, and I should be allowed to do with it as I see fit. You're a librarian. I don't need no big Mojang telling me what I can and can't do with my nether portal. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Hentai nether portals mod coming soon.
I wish you hadn't have spoken that into existence.
A mod by Figonometry97.
You understand that I don't know how to code, right?
You think I do?
Yeah.
Why, just because I studied computer science for 5 years in school?
Yeah?
Well, believe it or not, I don't know shit. Which makes you wonder, gee, what the hell do they teach?
Yeah, what do they teach? They just teach you how computers work in general?
They teach theory. It's basically all theory. you want to get anywhere in the field, you have to do your own projects on your own time, which is easier for some than it is for others.
Are you in the others camp?
Yes.
I think.
I've all but given up on the field entirely.
And now you're kind of just doing it for shits and giggles.
I'm doing it because I need one more class to finish the degree. So, you know, might as well be able to say I've completed a good computer science degree.
You know, that might help you out in the future.
Yeah. Of course, what I want to do with my life is be a therapist. Still figuring that one out.
I would love to be a historian. History is like one of my real passions.
You can be a Minecraft historian.
Yeah, but that doesn't pay me money.
It does if you're good enough on YouTube.
Well, therein lies the problem.
You could be the next Weird Al Yankovic.
I'll pull down on that one, Chief.
But you could do it.
I don't know if I necessarily have the ear for music, though.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum.
Do you mind? Jesus. You do it so loud, too.
I'd be yawning. You do be yawning, though. Alright, FigJMac.
What?
What is your favorite anime?
I don't think I have one.
Oh yeah, well what's the most recent anime you've watched?
That's a good question because I don't watch anime. So I don't really
Oh,
remember.
sure you don't. You're in the Navy and you don't watch anime?
I mean, I don't.
You are the demographic in this country that is closest to Japan. People on the left coast in the Navy.
What about Japanese Americans?
It's all about geography.
It's all about geology.
It's all about wombology.
The study of Wumbo?
Yeah. You know, Wumbo originated in Japan.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that, Mystic.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Big, what's your opinion of Weird Al Yankovic?
I really enjoy the music. Oh, I need you to look at something amazing here.
Oh? On your stream?
No, in text voice. Look at this
Oh?
absolute fucking unit.
When Uncle Dad buys you lots of stuff, because he's the sweetest fiance ever.
Just, I want you to analyze everything in the room. My favorite thing is the people in the background of the wall there.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty dang good. I just noticed the rifle in the corner there.
Imagine how racist you have to be in order for this to be your room. The cherry on top is the phone case.
Yeah, it's pretty dang good.
It's a lot of guns.
I only see one in the background there. Just that rifle.
I believe there are either 2 or 3 on the table. The possible third one is in the reflection on the mirror. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if that case that's right up against the mirror contains a gun or 2.
Probably.
There's probably 2 guns in there for use in dueling. So if you have a duel and your adversary has forgotten their gun at home, you offer them a spare. It's the honorable thing to do.
Yeah, but wouldn't you, use a sidearm, not a long arm? Imagine people dueling with long rifles.
Or, I don't think you understand what I was talking about. I was suggesting that there might be, like, 2 pistols in that case up against the mirror that has the 2 crossed revolvers on it.
And Mister, do you want to duel with flintlock pistols?
No,
Why?
I'll duel you with Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
I'll send you to the Shadow Realm.
Jimbo. I don't want to be the next Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Aaron Gober.
I really like that joke.
So according to Agnes on Twitter, there will be ways to make copper blocks stay in a certain state forever.
Yes. That's good to hear. I definitely want to be able to create just bronze statues everywhere.
Yar.
Like, remember those stone statues that I built at the portcullis, the central gate? Imagine that, but made out of bronze.
You mean copper?
Copper, look, it's a shiny metal. That's all that matters.
You'll never catch me alive, copper.
Well, I will say, out of all the blocks we have, like metal-wise, that is definitely one of the more shiny ones.
Oh yeah.
Dude. What? This is a nice little room.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? To hug the mountain. To envelop
Shatter
that
the
mountain. Hug
mountain.
the mountain. To envelop that mountain. Will hug the mountain. That mountain. That mountain. He wants to make love to the mountain. Tough young guys, sinewy bodies, and their fingers and teeny toes. Challenge the rock. Challenging death. Why do I climb the mountain? Because I'm in love. There is a passionate affair going on between Kirk and the mountain. Kirk is on the mountain. Now, in order to create that illusion, sucking some of the most sensational men who not only climb, are voracious, fleeting, and elusive, and peripheral, and that's putting me on the mountain. Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Hold it, please. Hug the mountain. Envelop that mountain. Hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain will hug the mountain. That mountain. He wants to make love to the mountain. And the climb is going where no man has gone before. Where no man has gone before. Challenge the rock. Challenging death. Why do I climb the mountain? Because I'm in love.
That was interesting. That's dangerous.
Ooh.